Hi, in this video I'll be trying to explain how to use the layout settings screen in Ultimatum. First of all, we are just going to our WordPress dashboard, and in our dashboard we are going to Ultimatum submenu item layout settings. Now in layout settings you can see the page has three forms above, which are create a new layout, set default layout, assign layout to post page types. First form creates a new layout as the name calls, and in this form you have your layout name field, and also you have a layout type field which you will select full or partial layouts. So what are the full and partial layouts? Full layouts are the layouts you can assign to anything and show your website, and partial layouts are simple small layouts. Let's go back to our website and see what I mean. As you can see in our website, we have a top part which we have our logo and our menu here. This is going throughout every page of our demonstration, and also we have a footer which you will be able to see in all pages again. So instead of creating this footer and this top logo and menu part again and again in my layouts, I'm creating a partial layout and have all those elements in my partial layouts and just call those partial layouts through my full layouts. I'll be explaining all of those in a layout creating video. And our next form is a set default layout form. What this form does is simple. You just set a default layout for your website so that if no layouts are assigned to the page, post type, taxonomy or category, this layout will be shown. And our third form is assign layout to post page types. So what does this form do? As you can see, we have two fields here, which are layout and post page types. This layout field will give us all the listings of our full layouts available in our system, and the post page types field will give us the types of pages we will be using our website. For example, we have core pages like search, 404 or author pages, and then we have post types which are page, post, post single, portfolio, portfolio single, and then we have post categories, and then we have all the taxonomies under our custom post types. So what I can do is that I will just select my general layout and select 404, for example, as my page type and click Save. When I click Save, you can see our full layout screen listings here. We have an assign to column for our layouts, and as you can see, my general layout, which is my default layout, is assigned to 404 pages also, and I have a blog default layout here which is assigned to post type pages, and I have some categories assigned to other layouts, so I am able to make my demonstration about my blog layouts. And in this full layouts listing, you will see an actions column on the right hand side, which are edit, edit CSS and clone layout. Edit simply edits the layout. Edit CSS edits the CSS elements, the styling of the layout parts. For example, your post titles, your logo colors, your comment titles, comment fonts, anything you want, which we will cover in our CSS editing video. And then we have a third button, which is clone layout. This button simply clones the layout with all elements and all styling it has. For example, you have a layout on which you have a video on the left hand side, but you just don't want to show the video on this layout, but you just want to show it in some pages the video, but in some pages you don't want to show the video. So you just simply clone the layout and drop the video element from the cloned layout and assign it to other pages. I'll show you what I mean in a video where we are going to assign some layouts to our pages. And after full layouts listing here, we have our partial layouts listing at bottom, and you will see your created partial layouts as a list in this listing, and each row you will see your layout name and edit button for the partial layout. So that's all for our layout settings screen. In next video I'll be showing you how to create a layout with our layout creation tool, and then we will pass on to the CSS part of our layouts. Thank you for watching this video.